Look at this Monday afternoon in Mönchengladbach, just across the border from the Netherlands, where Aral has opened their very first and their very biggest charging hub in Germany. So one of the most important things with German fast charging is that a lot of the good stations are not on the highway. So here I'm at the traffic light and I already missed one green light, and I'm now waiting for the second green light to move away after this truck. And then, as you can see, it's still 1 kilometer to reach the huge new Aral station that they're opening today. And yeah, I'm next to Mönchengladbach, and there's no supercharger nearby. It's 20 kilometers. So from the main road there's no indication, but then at least you can, at the traffic light, if you really look carefully, you can see some the REWE to go sign. Wow, this is an impressive look. Never seen an Aral Pils like this. Wow, so many visitors. As you can see, there are 14 hyperchargers, all 400 kilowatt able, and that means 28 charging points. Not only that, but in the daytime or till 10 p.m. in the evening, you will also be able to vacuum while charging. Unfortunately, they're not powered on. I guess they don't want the noise to be there today. Yes. So many hyperchargers, all brand new. But as you can see, it is not just hyperchargers here in Mönchengladbach. It is also a 24/7 lounge. Aral's first. In the lounge, where I won't disturb the local REWE crew, you can even get yourself a pizza. I don't know if you can actually make it, but you can buy one. And you can also buy liquor, but then you need to bring your ID, and the ID has to be from the correct country. You can work, it's nice and warm, open 24/7, party time. And you can look at your car charging, but you cannot find information on the charge, and also no fresh bakery products, I believe. But anyway, there's also the automated 24/7 available clean toilets, 50 cent. Only one little problem left, Aral, and that is that 79 cents per kilowatt hour is not exactly the price I like to pay as a Dutchman. And unfortunately I can report that if I bring my credit card, then wow, this is interesting. If I bring my credit card, boom, look at that price. So yeah, I guess remote start with some kind of app would be better. But they also have a web shop. Maybe I can get a better price there, because I cannot download the app because I'm Dutch. So that was quite a challenge, but because scanning this QR code only takes you to the website, and then you have to enter that EVSE ID. Well, maybe only the last part would have worked. I haven't tried, but anyway, I copied it from a photo. It doesn't matter, but yeah, as you can see, there's so much info. And then imagine my dad arriving here late at night. Clearly he would just use the charging card I gave him, but he will not be happy when he gets the bill, because that would be the highest fee he ever paid for fast charging ever in his life. Because of course I made him, I taught him where to charge and where not to. And I want everybody to charge here, but how can I advertise 80 cents per kilowatt hour? And again, I have to repeat myself, I cannot download the app. So this price is what's available to me as a foreigner here. And yeah, EVs are amazing to travel with, but we need to fix pricing. I guess the spots are pretty spacious, so you can sort of find a way to make it work without hitting stuff. But then as soon as you get in between all of the stuff, it just feels cramped, even though I guess it isn't, but yeah, it still feels that way. So yeah, it's tricky how to do it in such a way that doesn't make it feel so small, so everything in the same space. And then yeah, the roof is beautiful, but it doesn't help the space vibe, so it's a low roof. Thank you for watching, and don't forget, rent electric.